Hey guys, welcome back. So,
Question
we're
for you.
here.
Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
What do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renan rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renans, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different as someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Oh, that's nice.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen,
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
a man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking maybe meat.
Get him, Hootle.
Ah! Oh, what did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hootle!
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell?
So, with that all out of the way, I think I can do some side missions. Yeah. Yes, I can. Alright, let's level up.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Good thoughts.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Yes.
Excuse me!
Hey!
Really now?
What?
I see.
Monster
Agreed.
Very nice.
hunting.
Dohalim? The line of researchers is getting long.
Perhaps I should have put more thought into this before accepting.
Why, hello.
Right!
Sax Leo Temple.
Hey, Law. Been training?
Yeah, I guess I got a little carried away. You think this is bad, you should see the state of my underwear.
Yeah. A word of advice. You might want to refrain from mentioning that stuff around girls. Ones without a military history especially.
Man, can you imagine Rinwell's face? She'd have a nervous breakdown.
I meant in general, but... You sure mention her a lot, you know.
Huh? Oh, you know, she's always there, even when you least expect it. Springs to mind easily.
Either that, or maybe some part of you is subconsciously always wishing she was there.
May the trials and tribulations of young romance never change.
Romance? Like I'd be interested in that know-it-all tomboy. I'm more about mature women. Someone more like Kisara.
You know, I used to be a tomboy too when I was Rinwell's age.
Look, it's not tomboys I have anything against. But come on, you've got to admit she can be a lot to handle.
Hey, I miss anything? What's all the fuss about?
Rinwell.
Thunderblade!
Ah! What the hell was that for?
A little birdie told me you were speaking about me behind my back. Whew!
From the looks of it, I'd say you've got yourself a rival.
It wouldn't be called the Spring of Youth without a little storm every now and then.
Hey, Shion. How are you and Alphen getting on these days?
That's a little out of the blue. Why do you ask?
Sorry, it's just... I don't know, I'm just curious, I guess. I mean, a lot's changed now he's got his senses back and all.
I suppose you're right. Well, to tell you the truth, if he'd been the way he is now back when I'd first met him, I probably wouldn't have gotten this involved. But then, if we hadn't met like we did, then I never would have experienced these feelings, so... I guess it's complicated.
I can imagine. I know it's not the same thing, but I know what it feels like to have someone you love who's out of reach.
Because of Miguel.
Alphen's still alive. It's not too late, you know. And after all, who can say what the future holds? I think if I were you, I'd take things as they come for now.
Besides, touch isn't everything. I've never touched you, Shion, but that doesn't stop you from knowing that I care about you, right?
That's true. But I do remember back when we first met, you made it plenty clear you weren't my biggest fan.
But that was a long time ago. There were lots of things I didn't understand back then. Not that that's the point.
Don't worry, I'm only teasing. I know what you mean. Thank you. And you're right. There are ways to convey your feelings besides just touching.
I'll say, cooking immediately springs to mind. And if it's someone's favorite dish, all the better. If there's something on your mind that you want to tell him, why not try appealing directly to his stomach?
You might just have a point. I'll give it a shot.
Uh-oh. If it's Alphen's palate you're appealing to, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us.
Well, friendship is about being supportive. Sometimes we just have to do our best and take one for the team, right?
Even after staying here, we never truly got to the bottom of what makes this realm's citizens tick.
Renan and Danon are meaningless distinctions here. To have one's own mind is strictly forbidden. All that matters is blind obedience.
That might be the case now, but it can't always have been like that. There must have been something more.
Once, maybe. Question is that something still salvageable?
If it's not, we'll just have to make something new. No, not we. They've had enough foisted on them as it is.
You're right. It's time the people here had the chance to forge their own path. That's not to say it'll be easy, but it will be worthwhile.
These things take time to... What the? An ambush?
Sorry. There was a huge flying bug and I sort of shot without thinking.
A bug? You mean like a Zoogle?
Something tells me she would have shot it, whether it was a Zoogle or not.
This realm is teeming with humid forests. It's only natural insects would feel more at home here than Menancia. In fact, I seem to recall reading somewhere that bugs around these parts lay their eggs in human food to ensure healthy incubation.
Sounds like they're tougher than they look.
What about you, Alphen? Bugs don't creep you out?
I wouldn't say I was their #1 fan. Mind you, if times get desperate enough, I've been known to eat them.
Insects as a culinary option, you say? What kind of seasoning are we talking?
Dohalim, I don't think he was talking about cooking them.
Hey, a lizard! I never thought about this until now, Alphen. But doesn't it get hot wearing that armor all the time? You feel heat and cold again, don't you?
Admittedly, yeah. It can get pretty toasty in this
Not wearing
thing.
the armor anymore.
Is it hard when your back starts to itch?
Oh, you bet. Plus, my shoulders get stiff wearing it, even if it's not all that heavy.
Kisara looks like she manages all right with her armor.
Armor takes a strong body and a stout heart.
Spoken like a true guardsman. Not that I really get what you mean.
The more I think about it, the more I realize what a pain it must be. Like, what do you do when you need to take a leak?
Ew!
That part can be a bit of a pain, yeah. More things to take off.
That sucks, man. Wouldn't it be easier if you just walked around outside of your armor most of the time instead?
You never know when the enemy might attack. As tempting as it might be to take it off, it's not worth getting killed over.
So basically, you're screwed if you ever get attacked while taking a dump. Right, Rinwell?
Are you doing this on purpose?
Alright. Let's watch the ceremony.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Just great.
Cheers!
What?
Nice try, you two.
Never.
Wait. Something's...
I couldn't catch it.
Oh no. This is just like...
I'm alone.
What can I do to get her to snap out of it? There aren't any thorns this time. I've got...
Alvin?
Shion, you're not alone. You've got all of us. There's also this one, so please, we'll fight this together. Shion!
You dummy! That's not what I was upset about. How many... That said, it does make me feel better. Even if your bouquet is just a weapon named after one.
I'm just glad I could help. And I made another one to go with it, so it wouldn't...
You never cease to amaze me, Alf.
Let's see how these look like. Rubber suit of armor.
Feeling better now, Shion?
I'm sorry I lost my cool like that.
Don't worry. It's not like I have any room for criticism.
Being a grown-up isn't easy, is it?
That's pretty good. Good too. Moss Bowl. The desert.
We've reached our destination.
Hey.
Yes.
Just great.
How's this?
Got it.
Hey!
Yay!
All right. I never realized before just how hot this place is. It's like being inside a fire.
You're only just noticing? Ah, yes, forgive me. The whole lack of sensory feedback situation.
That's the one. It's hard to believe I once worked in this soup, let alone helped spearhead a revolution.
And all with the mask concealing your face. It must have been very grimy beneath that.
Back then, we had our plates full enough dealing with constant abuse from our Renan overlords. It never occurred to me the air itself was oppressive in its own way. My head's spinning just with the effort it takes to walk.
I think that's called heat stroke. You might want to take a sip of water.
You mean that water that's been festering under the sun for days? I wouldn't chance it without boiling it first.
Oh, I know. I'll go to the dock and fetch us some clean water.
Water alone won't suffice. He'll need to ensure his sodium levels are replenished as well.
In that case, let's see if we can rustle up some rock salt. Alphen, you go cool off in the shade for a while. Shion, stay and keep an eye on him.
And then there were two.
Bit of an overreaction, but it's still kind of them.
Maybe it's not the time, but this place brings back memories.
I know what you mean. We're back where it all started.
You don't ever regret meeting me sometimes, do you?
Are you kidding? You started all of this. Bringing down the wall, retrieving my sense of self. I have no regrets.
Ahem.
Welcome back, Law.
Fourth floor. There's some Zoogles I can beat up here.
Hey, Alf. What do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy!
Level 5. Oh yeah. I'm supposed to go to fourth floor. Oh, I didn't kill this thing?
Careful. That's no ordinary Zoogle.
13.
Little help!
Might with blackened blade! If it curls up, time to get out of the way!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here I come!
I'm almost impressed.
I said
No.
Don't get carried away.
Such unadulterated fury.
Let's get you up. Mega ray! Lightning orb! Alphen, astral energy!
Say no more!
Over so soon.
Sure. Well, good thing I checked, or not checked, but accidentally went up here.
Hey!
Hey! Yes! Right.
Sure.
I don't believe it. Ah!
Okay, great! Good.
Nice. Ah!
But this...
Wow.
Yes!
Oh!
Amazing!
You made
Nice
donut.
work. Very nice.
Thanks.
Yes!
We've reached our destination.
Hey,
Yes. Oh.
Yay! What? Yeah!
Yes.
Yeah!
Work uniform.
We avoided getting
Oh, pretty cool.
roasted in that ring. Well,
Elizabeth.
we could really use is something to cap this off.
sure. Got any ideas on what would be good?
Mabo curry. Fried bread stuffed with curry.
You'd probably
Yeah!
Hey,
Yeah!
just...
I guess. Thanks.
Huh?
Well... All right.
All right.
I guess.
Whew.
Got it.
The Zoogle, eh?
We've reached our destination.
Do you sense? Is one of your friends, Hootle?
Ooh, new weapons. Let's see, let me change. Soaring light spear, but I wanted to see.
are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong.
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Is this the barrier that's keeping the Zoogle that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's gone, right? So what does it matter? Did they really think that barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law. You can tell it's tough just looking at it.
Oh, 153. That's pretty tough.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty. Aim for the weak spot. I'm on a roll now. Eagle Fly! All back in their defense!
Glad you have your ears.
Let me help you in it. I'll show you how useful I can be. Easter! Devastation! I'll tear you apart! I'll finish you here and now! Megasonic Thrust! Here! Hurricane! Your mother! Can't get out of this! Talon Hurricane!
I never miss. My astral energy.
Take this!
Back from Death's Abyss.
Glimmer Dragon! Eagle Assault!
Precipitation. Thunder Field.
Eagle Fly! Not done yet! Armor won't save you!
Where that came from?
Lightning Thrust!
There. Precipitation.
Here I come! Strike! Talon Hurricane! The enemy wields our food.
You'll soon see about that.
Eagle Ride! I'm not done! Whirlwind Snap! Talon Storm! All good. Watch it! Here I come! I'm not done! Megasonic Hurricane! In a bind!
Lightning.
You're mine! I'm on a roll now!
Confiscated.
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Here's a healing arm.
These fists have got your name on them! Ready to go! Be still! Talon Hurricane!
Rock.
There you go. Sorry.
Oh, you are gonna pay for that! To be let free!
I'll bring you
Eternal
back.
devastation! You require help. Here I come! I'm not done! Eagle Assault! Take this! Talon Hurricane!
That's gonna smart.
Eagle Drive! Whirlwind Snap! Talon Storm! Lightning Thrust!
More for the side.
Battle! Lunar Rondo!
More with that.
Rising Phoenix! Inspiration! Time for one more! Dragon
Here's
Swarm!
another. I never miss.
Talon Storm! Lightning Thrust! Not my fight! Stay away from my friend!
Rise and shine.
Rising Phoenix!
Now or never.
Will roar. Sleep now.
In a bind?
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss. Up and at 'em. I can't hold on much longer.
You're mine!
Fury.
Burn in hell! Dragon Swarm! Dance!
Feel.
I'm just getting started!
Let's get you all
Talon Hurricane!
Amazing.
Here goes.
Take it! I'm not done! Finish you here
Don't
and
mind if
now!
I do. Searing flame.
Be still! Devastation! I can carve through armor!
One at a
Take
time.
this!
Here's another. Another version.
Take it!
Power of flame. One minute without a trace. The flame.
You're mine! I'm on it!
Feel.
You're mine! Flame inside me! Yours to be let free!
Weaken!
Strike! This ends now! Dragon Swarm!
Finish without a trace!
Eagle Fly! Talon Storm! Ignite! Dragon Swarm!
Talon
Hurricane!
Eagle! Let's tear him up! Let the marksman handle this! By the power of flame! Finish without a trace! This one's mine!
Talon Hurricane!
I can carve through armor!
Crush!
Searing flame!
Eternal Devastation!
By the power
Not
of
my
flame!
finest.
Finish without a trace!
Eternal Devastation! Crush!
Explosion!
Crush!
Burning strike! Here, let me help. First aid!
No further!
It's on!
Searing flame!
Denied!
By the power of flame! Outstanding
Eternal
form!
Devastation!
Searing
Eternal
flame!
Devastation!
By the power of flame! Finish without a trace!
Ignite!
Explosion!
Eternal Devastation!
Strike!
Crush!
Take this!
Here, let me help.
No further!
First aid! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Eternal
Hear me!
Devastation!
Flame of fury!
Crush!
Burning strike!
Eternal Devastation!
And again! Searing flame!
Crush!
Burning strike!
Eternal Devastation!
I'm ready!
Crush!
I never miss!
It's time! In a bind?
By the power of flame! Finish
Leave the
without a
charges
trace!
to me! Denied!
Crush! Burn in hell!
Explosion!
Dragon Swarm!
Burning strike! Here, let me help. First aid!
Eternal Devastation!
By the power of flame! Finish without a trace! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Crush!
Now we're never.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Eternal Devastation! Eternal Devastation! Crush!
Can't get out of this!
Annihilation! By the power of flame! Finish without a
Can't
trace!
move.
Don't give up! Explosion! Burning strike! There! Go!
Leave the chargers to me!
Yeah, how come they can't dodge it?
I have
Take
a bad
this!
feeling about
Change my strategy.
Now you see what I can do!
Okay, here I go.
Bring on! I'll finish you here and now!
Oh, yeah, do my art.
I'm only getting watching.
Not too long.
Time for one more!
By the power of flame!
I'm on it!
Finish without a
The
trace!
enemy wields arts too!
You'll soon see about that!
I'll finish you!
You'll pay for that! No further!
This'll come in handy. Not on my watch! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
Oh, Law's already dead.
Eternal devastation!
Alright, it's showtime!
Damn it!
Here,
They'll pay for that!
Talon
Hurricane! Not my fight!
Nothing gets by me!
A wailing Zandy of lightning! Here, strike! Get on in there with the others!
The earth throbs in pain.
Stars of light! Rain down and
Not
purify
done yet.
all! Searing flame!
I'm on a roll now! Burn in hell!
There you go! Don't let up!
Anything in order!
And here! I will!
Missile assault!
Get on in there with the
Armor
others!
won't save! I'm on a roll now!
Banana, let's go!
I'll tear you apart!
Burning strike!
Throbs in pain.
Not in your dreams!
Rip and tear! Eternal devastation! Eternal devastation!
Let's
tear 'em up!
Eat dirt! Explosion! A chain between heaven and earth! Burning strike!
I'll tear you
A
apart!
whirling Zandy of lightning!
That'll bring you down! Burn in hell! Away!
Here, let me
This'll
help.
come in handy!
First aid! Eternal
It
devastation!
looks like you got this one covered!
One more!
Back into the fray!
Take this!
Annihilation! In here! Power of flame! Let's get you off with the way!
Ready and ready! I'm nearly done for! Smash you!
You're mine!
He got punched.
Here, let me help! First aid!
Okay,
Now.
here I go!
Annihilation!
Talon Storm!
Burning
Fire! Talon Hurricane! Eagle Side!
Meteor storm! Ready!
Eternal devastation! I can't move!
Don't give up! Heaven and earth! I'll bring you back from
Rolling
death
in
in your dreams! Resuscitation!
I'm on it!
Talon Hurricane!
Not done yet! Eagle Side! I'll tear you
Get out
apart!
there with the others! I'm going to need to use
Increase anger.
All the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Eagle Side! Take this! Here I go!
Meteor storm! Searing
Eternal
tempest!
devastation!
And death's will!
Talon Hurricane! Inspiration!
I can do this all day!
Talon Hurricane!
That'll bring you down.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! First strike!
Here's a healing art!
Hurricane!
First aid!
Eternal devastation! Ignite! I let you all down. Stay away from my friends!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
Eternal devastation!
Far enough! One more! Hold on to your art! Here I come! Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain not in your dreams! A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing
Eternal
Zandy of lightning!
devastation! Dazzle! Lunarondo! I'm on it! Come and get it! It's the Now you see what I can do! I felt fine not too long ago.
Enjoy the ground while you're down there.
Eternal devastation! Not my fight!
Go get it! Burning strike! Go get it! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! A chain between heaven and earth! I won't give up!
Don't pay for that! You're mine! There you are!
Here I come!
Solo dance! Watch this!
Where would that came from?
Now we're not...
Constantine!
Now I'm in the
Oh,
groove!
sparkling stars of light!
Take
Rain
this!
down and purify all!
Eat this! Lightning thrust! Come and get it! Is this it?
In here!
Talon Hurricane!
Yeah, I can't kill this guy. Oh well.
Alright, it's showtime!
This is really weird. I need to go and pick up.
A
I
chain
might
between heaven and earth!
Eat this!
literally
A
on that.
wailing Zandy!
So,
Pieces!
yeah,
Attack
Stars
time!
of light! Rain down and
Big
purify
blast!
all! Who's careless? Poodle.
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
see how far I got. It auto-saved somewhere. Got correct. I'd rather fight that level 13
I think
monster.
the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Alright, I'll just stay here. Alright, GG.